Fire away.
Pass protection issues, it went further backwards, no matter who was in there. What do you think's happening with the ability to keep
I'm not sure what's happening up front. We'll watch the film and see what it is, but obviously we give up 8 sacks, and every drop back or pass situation, it looks like we're in scramble mode, so it's just not good enough. We can't operate on time, and we got to get that fixed.
CJ was sacked 8 times today. Like, how sustainable is the amount of pressure he's been under?
Of course, anytime you get sacked that many times, it's not good enough, right? Don't want our quarterback getting hit as many hits as we took. It's not good enough, and we got to make things adjust. We got to adjust. We got to change things moving forward.
Do you think the Wildcat play is supposed to work? And was that something that with Joe, did he have the option to run it as well as to throw it?
Yeah, that play there, Joe takes the ball and he's, simulating a run there, trying to get a throw to CJ. Didn't get the look that we want, didn't execute it the right way. Everybody, trick plays are great when you execute them, right? And then everybody's a genius when you run trick play. If it doesn't work, then everybody's looking like why you call the play. So you take a chance on those plays. If they work, great. If they don't, hey, not so great.
With the constant amount of pressure that CJ's under, do you think that it's starting to affect him in the pocket? There was times tonight that he missed some open throws.
Yeah, just like anyone, guys. I feel like anytime you're getting pressured that much or you're getting hit, it's going to affect any quarterback, right? That's always the game plan defensively, is try to, fluster the quarterback, and that's what they did today.
Do you feel like at that moment on the 10-yard line, calling a Wildcat play, like a trick play, was kind of worth the risk reward, because the next play he gets sacked, and then, things kind of teeter from there?
Yeah, I think you can take that play, guys, and make it however you want to. It's one play in the game. If we score on that play, then you guys are saying a great call. So, the play didn't work. We tried to play, it didn't work. That isn't indicative of the game. There are a lot of plays to be made. All right, we give the ball up in the red zone. All right, we missed 2 field goals. We don't tackle well. We didn't do enough good things to win the football game. So it's not just that one play. It's many plays that happened that weren't good enough in the second half.
You held Aaron Rodgers to 32 yards in the first half. What was the difference in the second half? What was the defensive adjustments that didn't work in the second half?
The first half, we covered really well, right? This game, we knew it would come down to winning our one-on-one opportunities. Right? We knew our guys would be singled up on the outside. We had to win those one-on-one matchups. We won them in the first half. Came out in the second half, right? We didn't stop the run, and that was the key. That was the focus. That's what we spoke about coming out of the half, and we didn't tackle well. So you don't tackle, right? They could just continue to run the ball, and they were in control there. And when the passes went up in the second half, we didn't win those passes. It was the same matchups we had in the first half. They made plays in the second half, and we didn't.
What was kind of like the thought process? That last drive you guys had, CJ gets the ball to round the Jets 25. You guys still have 2 timeouts, 1:20 left. What kind of went into trying to still score instead of, possibly kicking a field goal with a chance to kick off and still have those 2 timeouts to utilize?
We're that close, and we're in their territory that close. We want to try to do everything we can to try to score there and then save some time there to try to get an onside kick and then go down and, kick the field goal. So.
What was the most frustrating part for you about this loss?
The frustrating part about it is, to play well in the first half and not come out the second half and not tackle the proper way, not stopping the run, all right? And also when it comes to, it's just everything about it, not protecting, getting the quarterback hit, that's just not good football. So the frustrating part about this is, we didn't come out and we didn't execute well enough to win the game. We didn't make plays in the second half to win the game. So that's frustrating, but that's the NFL. Like, if you want to win, your playmakers have to step up and make plays, and that's what we have to see moving forward.
How much does not having Will consistently in the second half kind of affect that defensive shift there?
Yeah, it doesn't matter who's out there for me. Like, it's team football, and losing Will definitely hurts. He's one of our best players, but everybody has to step up and make plays.
It seemed like they went to maybe a little bit quicker passing game, some sideways stuff. Is that kind of how you saw it sort of neutralize some of the pressure you guys were bringing in the first half?
No, I don't. It's just, RPOs, they were calling them in the first half as well. So it wasn't a huge adjustment or anything that they did. Like, we got to set the edge and come out and tackle on those. Some of those we didn't set the edge well, and we, kind of missed the tackle. We weren't urgent enough to get down and tackle the guy. So quick passes end up turning into first down. So it all comes back to me, a sense of urgency and tackling.
How did you feel about that?
What they do to slow down Joe in the second half after his big first half?
Yeah, for them up front, I think they disrupted up front. There was a lot of quick disruptions in the interior. So when Joe got the ball, there were a lot of, guys right there to make him kind of check his feet. And, we kind of sputtered there in the second half.
To end on a positive, though, how good did Joe Mixon play tonight?
Joe's been great every game for us. I mean, every game Joe has touched the ball, he's gotten over 100 yards. And, so Joe is going to find it no matter how well it's blocked or how not so well it's blocked. Like, Joe's going to find his yards, finds a way to get in the end zone. Joe's relentless. He has that sense of urgency. We just need everybody else around him to play the same way.
How did you feel about that fourth down, that first play of the fourth quarter, that fourth down call where Stingley gets, illegal conduct? Look questionable. What was just kind of your viewpoint on that play?
You can take the fine for me. I'm not going to go there.
Yeah, he's last two right here.
DeMeco, when you know what, actually, go ahead. I got you.
I got one.
You guys have had some trouble. You guys have had some trouble in the second half. The halftime adjustments. What can you say about sort of the consistent issues in the second half that you guys have had?
The second half is, again, you got to go play the game and you got to make plays, right? It's like not a big adjustment or anything going on. Like, we got to execute in the second half. And, I speak on executing, right? That's protecting, and also defensively is tackling. Like, there's no adjustment to come out and tackle better, right? You got to tackle. If you want to win, you want to stop the run, you got to tackle.
Thanks, Coach.
Who else is